Hi, my name is Zach Dilbert. The username for this YouTube channel and this WordPress account is Zerdrick. It's just a username I came up with. And now I'm going to be doing this assignment, this journal, which is a brief summary of the brief Thompson. Now, the first thing that it goes into is that it makes clear that everyone reads for a different reason, but it's very direct in the fact that it tells you whenever you're reading, first understand the author's background, where they're coming from, and how they're trying to convey the story. Then read through it a first time to get the gist, the basic idea of what the author is actually trying to say. And then read it through a second time to get a deeper understanding, to get the depth of what they're actually trying to say. All that stuff. Then going into what I'm doing right now, there's the summary, where you take this long brick of full-out details and then shorten it down to something kind of easier to understand. I just explained like 3 pages in a couple of sentences. It's not a big deal. Critical reading. Critical reading is thinking while reading and actively examining the story, distinguishing the facts from the opinions and the beliefs. The facts are the actual accredited sources, the things that you can trust from someone said. Opinions are someone's ideas, and the same goes for beliefs, basically. Let's see. When analyzing a text, think of 4 different ideas. The first, ironically, is to analyze the text, where you break down the story and get a basic understanding of what the author is actually trying to say, get all the points out and see how they connect to each other. Interpretation is how you say there's something very ambiguous about what the author said. The interpretation is basically how you understand what they just said. Synthesis is making sure your analysis actually works. And evaluation is judging the text based on yourself. Poking myself in the eye. Okay, rhetoric analysis is how the author gives off the effect of the text, the purpose, and the content. Tools for rhetoric analysis are these things that we all have heard of. First is ethos, where the author's attitude or tone gets the reader's attention. Then there's logos, using proof to appeal to the reader. And then pathos, appealing to the reader's emotions. Then you also want to find the author's purpose, which is the reason they're actually writing this text for us all to read. And then the context, the circumstance of the writer. Something that all writers are going to run into are the problems of diction. Diction is basically word choice, and it varies from author to author. Just, finding the correct words to fit in the right places. And that is also style, is arranging the words in a fashion where it gets across to the reader, what's good. Every style is different, and most of them are unique. None is better than the other. It's just basically, how you write. A writer will put his intentions of writing in, like what he actually intends out of writing the excerpt that you're reading from. And then it'll kind of make the reader question what they expected instead. One important thing to remember is that all texts are unique from the times they came from, the circumstance of the writer that wrote it, and they're appealing to different senses, using different forms of ethos and pathos and all that kind of stuff. Texts are weird. What else can I say? Have a wonderful day. Boop.